Old School RuneScape, a game I've been playing for decades. There is an infinite number of ways to play Old School RuneScape, from a main account to an Iron Man, Hardcore Iron Man, Ultimate Iron Man, Group Iron Man, Group Hardcore Ultimate, Restricted Iron Man. Something that I haven't tried is playing an account long term and seeing just how far I can get into the game. This account has one goal, and that is completing Gielinor. We are just finishing up Tutorial Island and heading over to Lumbridge to start the account. Here we are in Lumbridge. I did name the account Gielinor Log because, we're going to be essentially logging all of Gielinor. Just to show you guys, we have no collection log slots, no achievements, one quest, which was the Tutorial Island quest, no combat tasks completed. We are a fresh account, and I'm excited to get it started with you guys. And of course, the first thing that you have to do on any new account is do Cook's Assistant. So let's go ahead and begin that quest. And as we're doing this quest, we will talk about the rules of the account. Rule number 1 of the account is no transferring GP or any other item from a different account onto this account. I want to earn everything for this account on this account. The only exception to this rule is I am going to trade myself a T-bow from my other main just to kickstart the account. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that. Similar to rule number 1, rule number 2 is no accepting donations unless it is a feather. I'm not going to trade feathers on this account, but I want to see what kind of stack of feathers I can get by the end of this. There's really not going to be an end to this. I'm going to be playing this account for years, but I like to see a number go up, so I will be accepting feather donations if anyone is interested in donating to the series. Rule number 3 and the final rule of the account is I am not allowed to buy and sell items over and over again on the GE. For example, if I buy a Darox set, I can't use it for like a Slayer task, sell it, and then buy it again once I get another task. Once I own something, I'm going to keep it. The only exception to this rule is I might do like a T-bow rebuild sometime in the future, but that's not guaranteed. I just want to leave myself that option just in case I want to do that. I might end up adding some more rules throughout the series, but I will most likely not. If there is something really cool that comes up that I want to add to the series, I'll add it and I'll communicate it with you guys. But as of right now, those are the 3 rules that we are going to live by. And we are back to the live commentary. We are dropping off everything for the cook, and that is Cook's Assistant completed. 300 cooking XP, that gives us up to level 4 cooking. Second quest of the account. Next up on the list is Sheep Shearer. Go ahead and get the 20 wool that I need for this, and I also think you need 3 wool for Prince Ali Rescue, so I'm going to grab a few extra for that, and I have some competition here, so I want to world up, but Sheep Shearer is next. Alright, Fred, I have the 20 wool that you need for this quest. Here you go, buddy. And that is Sheep Shearer completed, and that gets us to level 3 crafting. Alright, will this giant rat leave me alone? He is leaving me alone so far. Let me just sneak on over here. Oh man, it didn't work. Dang rat. Yes, alright. Missile and Mystery is next on the list. And I remember first time doing this quest and seeing the BGS here. It's just so iconic, man. It's such an iconic item. After talking to Mandy, that will be Missile and Mystery completed, which brings us up to level 8 crafting. That is the Restless Ghost completed. 1100 prayer XP gets us to level 9 prayer. Let's grab the first bit of feathers on the account. Again, we're going to collect as many feathers as possible to see how big we can get the feather stack. If you would like to add any feathers to the stack, be sure to add me and message me and we can meet up and make it happen. That is Children of the Sun completed. We now have access to EVERYTHING and our first moneymaker of the account. Like I said, we unlocked our first moneymaker and we are going to be getting Eclipse Reds from the Hunters Guild here on EVERYTHING. What you need to do is go up this ladder, go up the next ladder, and alright, I'm going to have to world hop, but give me a second. But all you have to do is pick up the Eclipse Reds right here, world hop and bank them and sell them for some decent GP. We have 83 Eclipse Reds. So we got a couple inventories. All you need to do after getting them is go from the Hunters Guild to this shipping charter, which will take you over here. And you just walk over here to the brewery, trade this guy, and you can see there's a whole bunch in here. But they'll, no matter what, sell for 700 gold each. So let's sell these bad boys. And that's 58k in about 15 minutes. Not too shabby. On my way to complete Rune Mystery, I want to talk to the Friendly Forester so that we can start unlocking forestry events. Now all we need to do is trade him, get the forestry kit, and now we can participate in forestry. That is Rune Mystery. We have the ability to start training rune crafting. One of my favorite skills in the whole game. Here we are at the Grand Exchange. We have 60k to spend. We are going to buy the beads for Imp Catcher and also train woodcutting and firemaking a little bit. First big milestone, level 15 woodcutting. Lets us chop down oak trees. Alright, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time right now doing woodcutting and firemaking. Just wanted to get a few levels. And we ended up with 22 in each. Just finishing up the Making History mini quest. And that brings us to 9 Hunter and 9 Slayer, which is massive because these skills suck to train early. There's Gertrude's cat completed. We have the ability to raise kittens now. Plus we got level 14 cooking. Now it is time to buy our first house. Well, only house, but 1,000 gold and we have a house. While we're over here, let's do the Daddy's Home mini quest. All we need to do is finish up building this bed. That is 6 construction and 125 total. Very cool. Another quest that gives way too many quest points. Romeo and Juliet completed. Another quest where you can just buy everything off the GE. Doric's quest gets us from 1 to 10 mining. Another very important quest, Druidic Ritual, which unlocks Herblore. We can now train the Herblore skill. Plus we're level 3. There's Witch's Potion. And there's Imp Catcher. That's an agility level. Oh, and a collection log. Oh, I guess you just get the Mark of Grace collection log after completing a lap. But there's our first collection log slot. Woo! Man, I forgot just how quick it is to get some of these early levels. Level 3 agility. After this obstacle, we will be level 20 agility, which will unlock the Brimhaven Agility Arena. We will definitely be doing this pretty soon. It is time to start training combat, so we are going to buy an Amulet of Glory. Things that would take hundreds of hours to get on an Iron Man. We were just able to buy for a few thousand gold. We also bought our next couple upgrades for attack weapons. That way we don't have to keep going back and forth between where we're training and the GE. I know we can do Waterfall Quest and the Tree Gnome Village, or is it the Grand Tree? It's one of those. But we are going to get just a couple levels so that it makes it easier to go through those areas. What better way than to train on some chickens and get some feathers for the feather stack? Level 11 hit points. That's the first hit point level in 9 combat. I'm not going to show every level, but that's a pretty big milestone. Hey, there's another milestone, level 5 strength and 175 total level. Double digit strength level, level 10 strength, level 5 defense. We will stop there for now and go be more efficient and get some quests done. Before questing, we are going to do the Stronghold of Security, and we're going to loot the first chest here, and we get 2,000 GP. Alrighty, here is the second floor. Saving our run energy for the third and fourth floor, but we're up to 5k GP now. Third floor chest gets us up to 10k GP. Now we just need to go get those boots. By the way, we took 0 damage from the Anku, so nothing to worry about there, but we are going to go for the Cradle of Life, and here's where you're able to select the pair of boots that you want. We are of course going to get the fancy boots, but there's fancier boots, fighting boots, fancy boots always. Look at it. Look at us. Ooh. Well, that's why we got some hit point levels before doing this quest. Alright, geez. I had to go bank for some reason and get some more runes. I don't know what happened the first time, but we're going to use the urn on the chalice. And that gets us a crap ton of XP. So we are up to 30 attack and 31 strength. Now it's time to get some HP levels here. This will be Witch's Quest completed once we give this kid his ball back. Witch's House completed, and that brings us up to 25 hit point levels and 28 combat. Final quest for right now, that is the Knight's Sword, which jumps us up from 1 to 29 smithing. What a great quest. It is Brimhaven Agility time. Let's go ahead and pay the entrance fee. Got a full inventory of food. Let's get started with Brimhaven Agility. So the strat here is to install the detached camera plugin and go to a spike trap like this. You see the camera moves, but with this on, your camera does not move. So you can just spam click this spot and get, I think it's like 25k agility XP an hour. So not too bad for AFK agility, you know. Just a few seconds later, there is our first agility level here, level 21. A little bit later, there is 25. Oh, finally I can tag one of the pillars over here. So we need to turn off the detached camera. Now we can tag the dispenser and we get 2 collection log spots, the agility arena ticket and the Brimhaven voucher, plus a medium diary task. Oh dude, I still have my full screen enabled. I need to hide the side panel here. There we go. Now that looks a little better. Oh my god, dude. I was not paying attention. I almost died. That whoops. Another agility level, level 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 38. You thought I was going to say 37. All right, we are finally level 40, which means we can actually do the Brimhaven Agility course. We can do the obstacles within it, well, all of them now. So we can start getting more vouchers and agility tickets. A lot of these middle agility obstacles require level 40, so that's what I meant when I said that we can actually do... Oh, jeez. Of course, it drained me below level 40, so I can't even go get the voucher now. That's tragic. I guess we'll just get a couple more levels so that it's easier to go through here. All right, something that'll help us out a lot is turning in the agility arena tickets here so that we get our XP from them. Oh, that got us up 2 levels. We are 43, which means we should be good for doing the obstacles in the middle. And we're 300 total. Yeah, this is a lot easier with a couple extra agility levels. There's another one, though, level 44. And that gets us to 50 kill count, or laps, I guess. I don't know what you want to call it here. What we're going to do now is take a break from that and work on getting some marks of grace over here in Canifis so we can get some graceful pieces. I forgot that Canifis / Mauritania is locked behind Priest in Peril, so we are going to finish up this quest real quick. Really quick one, so shouldn't be too long. And that is Priest in Peril completed. We now have access to Mauritania, and we got some prayer XP. I'm wondering what level that got us to. If I just walk over here. All right. Level 15 prayer. Cool. Here we are at the Canifis Agility course. This course gives you the best marks of grace per hour, plus like semi-decent XP for my level, so we're going to run this for a little bit and get some marks of grace. This will put us at lap number 20 and agility level 46. So far we have 5 marks of grace, so 1 every 4 laps or so, not too bad. And there is another agility level, 47 agility. We are up to 18 marks of grace. We need 35 for the first piece of graceful outfit that we want. I really like on this course, you got this guy right here that waves to you when you jump down. It's so cool. Level 48 agility. I see our last mark of grace over there. Let's go pick that bad boy up so that we can get our first piece of the graceful outfit. Graceful hood for 35 marks of grace. Don't mind if I do. There it is, and a collection log spot as well. Up to 4. Big number. I'm sure all players know what this is. This is the gemstone crab. I'm going to be AFKing here while editing this video actually. So let's see how many levels we can get. Here's our current stats. I want to get some attack, strength, defense, and magic. There is 40 hit points. Very cool. With that level, we are going to end episode 1 here. This is what the current stats look like on the account. Here are the other stats. We have 5 collection log, 0 combat tasks, 17 quest points, or 17 quests done, and 5 achievement diaries done. Not too shabby for episode 1, I think. If you guys enjoyed episode 1, make sure you give it a like, comment what you thought, subscribe to the channel to see more, and until next time, peace.